Thanks for staying with us on Headlines. Now let's bring you some international updates from erupting Egypt now. A native reporter who was shot during clashes a week ago has died of his wounds. This is the first reported death of a journalist in the chaos surrounding Egypt's anti-government protests. The massive anti-government demonstrations have entered the 12th day now. The Friday deadline set by protesters for the president to go has come and gone, but Hosni Mubarak seems to be in no mood to step down anytime soon. Foreign media have been targeted over the last couple of days, with the offices of international news channel Al Jazeera being targeted and vandalized in Cairo. World leaders like Barack Obama, Nicolas Sarkozy, Angela Merkel and David Cameron have strongly condemned these attacks on the media.
We oppose violence as a response to this crisis. In recent days, we've seen violence and harassment erupt on the streets of Egypt that violates human rights, universal values, and international norms. So we are sending a strong and unequivocal message. Attacks on reporters are unacceptable. Attacks on human rights activists are unacceptable. Attacks on peaceful protesters are unacceptable. The issues at stake in Egypt will not be resolved through violence or suppression.
Well, let's get you some updates from the world of sports now. Moving to Chennai's world of tennis. The finals of T.S. Santana Memorial National Veterans Tennis Championship took place today. The speciality of the event was the marquee singles over 50s category, which surprisingly went into a grilling three-setter, won by Ajit Bharadwaj from Delhi, beating Amarjeet Singh Chadda 6-1, 4-6, 6-4. The singles winner takes home a prize money of 19,000 rupees. However, this event and the occasion didn't really see the likes of Ramesh Krishnan participate, as he tells Ndtv-Hindu that he wasn't quite prepared for the competition and fitness that's involved in the game.
Tennis is a sport for a lifetime, and I think veterans tennis is a very important part of it. The main thing is that no one plays for exercise, keeps fit, and nice to see them all still competing and running around.
Also about the fact that you're not participating in an event like this, considering that the fact that you are well experienced in the game. Do you think that you might be a little bit afraid of participating?
Well, I haven't been playing that much. No, I play socially, but I haven't played competition in a long time. If you want to compete, you need to be prepared. You need to make enough time for that, be ready to play in the sunshine. So, no, I'm not ready for that yet.
Well, staying with news from the tennis courts, Commonwealth and Asian Games gold medalist Somdev Devvarman advanced to the semi-final of the South African Open today after he fought back from a set down to beat local hope Rick de Voist. With this victory, Somdev made amends for his last year's outing in the ATP World Tour event, where he was eliminated in straight sets by Spain's David Ferrer at the quarterfinal stage. Somdev next faces another South African, Isaac van der Merwe, for a place in the final. Now, having something as niche as an iPad isn't just enough. There are dozens of tablets like the iPad in the market, but it's the new applications that really make the difference these days. So how about a newspaper solely for the iPad only? Take a look.
Times demand new journalism. The devices that modern engineering has put into our hands demand a news service edited and designed specifically for them.
News Corp chairman Rupert Murdoch on his latest venture, The Daily, the first ever newspaper created solely for tablets such as the iPad. Just like any other paper, The Daily will be published every morning. The only difference, aside from text and photos, it will have videos covering international news, sports and entertainment. Experts believe it will be a hit even with old media lovers.
This goes right to the heart of people who still love newspapers. Pull the word paper out. Paper is the old term. Everything about it, all the other stuff is current.
But this is not shared by all experts. Some say unlike a real daily, this virtual one offers content that seems to carefully edit out all topicality from the news to make the current news relevant for a longer time. A $30 million venture, The Daily will cost 14 cents per copy on the iPad, though some may have to wait till they get their very own iPad.
Well, with that, we wrap this bulletin, but updates continue in Tamil with Moses Robinson. Do keep watching NDTV.